What do you call a country that vanished from the map for over a century, only to come back stronger than ever? Poland. Today, we unravel the epic tale of a nation that's been partitioned, invaded, and oppressed, yet never gave up. From the glory of the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth to the rise of the Solidarity movement, and from economic collapse to one of Europe's fastest-growing economies, this is the powerful story of Poland's resilience and rebirth. The Polish-Lithuanian Golden Age, a medieval superpower. In the late Middle Ages, Poland wasn't just a country, it was an empire of ideas. In 1569, the Kingdom of Poland and the Grand Duchy of Lithuania formed the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth, one of Europe's largest and most progressive states. With religious tolerance, an elected monarchy, and a powerful parliament, the Commonwealth became a symbol of early democracy. At its height, it stretched from the Baltic to the Black Sea. Cities like Krakow and Lviv thrived as cultural and economic hubs. But internal divisions, a weak monarchy, and growing outside threats began to chip away at its strength. Partitioned and erased, 123 years without a country. Between 1772 and 1795, Poland was completely erased from the map, divided between Russia, Prussia, and Austria. For 123 years, the word Poland existed only in hearts and resistance movements. But the Polish identity refused to die. Writers, poets, and revolutionaries kept the language and culture alive. Uprisings in 1830 and 1863 failed, but they fueled a growing national consciousness. Rebirth in 1918, after World War I. At the end of World War I, with the collapse of empires, Poland seized its moment. Thanks to tireless diplomacy from leaders like Józef Pilsudski, Poland was reborn in 1918. But peace didn't last long. In 1920, Poland fought off Soviet forces in the Miracle on the Vistula, halting the spread of communism into Europe. Despite the odds, Poland had returned, independent and determined. Crushed by World War II, yet again. On September 1, 1939, Nazi Germany invaded Poland. Just 17 days later, the Soviet Union invaded from the east. The country was carved up once again, launching World War II. The human toll was staggering, over 6 million Poles died, half of them Jews. The Warsaw Uprising in 1944 showcased unmatched bravery, yet the city was reduced to rubble. Despite the destruction, Poland never surrendered its soul. Behind the Iron Curtain, life under communism. After World War II, Poland fell under Soviet influence. It became a satellite state, controlled by a communist regime. The 1950s and 60s were marked by repression, shortages, and secret police. Yet Poles remained defiant. In 1980, a powerful shift began. Lech Walesa, an electrician from the Gdansk shipyard, helped form Solidarity, the first independent trade union in the Soviet bloc. This grassroots movement, combining labor rights and democracy, shook the regime. Despite martial law and arrests, the pressure kept building. The fall of communism, a peaceful revolution. By 1989, Solidarity had grown into a national movement. Negotiations with the communist government led to semi-free elections, and Solidarity won big. Lech Walesa became president. The transition from communism to democracy was peaceful, swift, and historic. Poland was free again. But it wasn't easy. The economy was in ruins, and unemployment soared. Shock therapy and the free market gamble. In the early 1990s, Poland adopted radical reforms, often called shock therapy. Prices were liberalized, industries privatized, and the economy opened to global markets. It was painful, factories closed, inflation soared, but it worked. By the late 1990s, Poland was stabilizing and growing. In 1999, it joined NATO, and in 2004, it became a member of the European Union. Foreign investment poured in. Polish cities modernized. Roads, bridges, and skyscrapers replaced the scars of communism. A rising star in Europe. Since joining the EU, Poland's economy has grown rapidly, becoming the sixth largest in the European Union. Unlike many countries, Poland didn't fall into recession during the 2008 financial crisis. Its strong domestic market and conservative banking policies shielded it from collapse. Cities like Warsaw, Krakow, and Wrocław became magnets for tech startups, investors, and digital nomads. Poland's young, educated workforce became one of its greatest assets. Today, it's one of Europe's manufacturing powerhouses, exporting everything from car parts to IT services. Political tensions and regional power plays. Poland's success hasn't come without controversy. In recent years, there have been clashes with the EU over judicial reforms, media freedom, and LGBTQ+ rights. The ruling Law and Justice Party has faced criticism for populist policies and eroding democratic norms. Still, many Poles support them for their social spending and emphasis on national pride. Poland is also playing a critical role in European security, especially after Russia's invasion of Ukraine. It has taken in millions of refugees and become a major hub for military and humanitarian aid. National identity, between East and West. Poland is a bridge, between East and West, past and future. Its identity is deeply rooted in Catholicism, tradition, and memory of struggle. But it's also looking forward, with a growing tech sector, rising influence in EU politics, and cultural exports like film, literature, and music reaching global audiences. Polish Nobel laureates, from Wisława Szymborska to Olga Tokarczuk, have put Polish voices on the global stage. What lies ahead? Poland's challenges are real: political division, demographic decline, and balancing tradition with modernity. But if history teaches us anything, it's this: Poland doesn't give up. It has rebuilt itself from nothing, twice. It has gone from Soviet satellite to European success story in just a generation. And it continues to shape the future of the continent. So, what is the true story of Poland? It's the story of resistance, revival, and relentless hope. Of a people who never forgot who they were, even when the world tried to erase them. Of a country that doesn't just survive, but rises. Thanks for watching. If Poland's journey inspired you, give this video a like, leave a comment, and subscribe to Ms.Shortcut for more untold stories behind nations. Next video will be about Switzerland, the roof of Europe and hearth of banking sector. Ms.Shortcut, your shortcut to the smartest country stories.